Hey, yo, what's up? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the lab. I'm your host, Joshua Diaz. Happy Friday, December 10th, 8:41, 2021. Super good to see you. And always make sure to like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Also, everybody that is in the way of the the tornadoes and the strong weather systems going on throughout the Midwest, please stay safe. I know that we have a lot of people who listen to this show from those areas. And we would just like to say to you, stay safe. You're in our thoughts. Never good. Never good. It's funny because, I'm a California kid. I grew up here and we have earthquakes, a lot of them. I've been in, I can't tell you how many earthquakes I've been in, and a lot of big ones. I remember one, it was 92. We had an earthquake, and it was like 7.2. And the aftershocks after that, they just went on and on. It was like a week worth of that stuff. And I always thought, because earthquakes are scary, especially when they happen. So, typically it depends how long they last. If it's like a 30-second earthquake, like that's an insane amount of time. It's an insane amount of time. But it's over. I always felt like with tornadoes, hurricanes, man, that stuff to me just is foreign. It just sounds really, really scary. Yeah. 10 confirmed tornadoes. I mean, that's so many tornadoes. Here, I'm going to bring this up here so we can all take a look at what's going on. If we don't kind of understand the severity, really, of the situation. So if you take a look just right here, I mean, that seems like, and it's usually like these bands through here, but look at all that red and just the center of that. It's just really, really gnarly stuff. Yes, I believe this is current. Yeah. Yeah, I believe. Let's see. Yep. And then this is here, I'll show you here. Weatherman Josh. Let me change this. Oh, back to you. Oops, shit. Messed that up in a major way. All right. I'm not very good at this, guys. It's just, I'm not. So this is kind of this is 10 p.m. Eastern. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, these are the storms that are happening. I mean, they're pretty intense if you look. I mean, that's some scary stuff. I really hope everybody's staying safe. Jeez. Wonder what they're gonna look at all that. And jeez, it's just like, where did that come from? I don't know that much about weather, like when it comes, but I know that red is not good, and I know that these bands typically produce a ton of tornadoes. Like that's not good, right? I think. Like this little power alley right here, that's not good. It seems like a lot, you know. Boy, Tyler, Texas. I mean, I have friends in Tyler, Liberty City, people in Gilmer, Dangerfield, never Lone Star. I mean, it's just these. I mean, these are going right through the middle of towns, man. These are going right through the middle of towns, and your prayers, I'm sure, are appreciated to people who, man. And these are like some major cities. In Arkansas, man, scary stuff, guys. Scary, scary stuff. And I really do hope that everybody is like, that is a huge system. And I mean, these are major cities, major cities. Indianapolis. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Man, really, honestly, our thoughts and prayers are with everybody that is having to deal with this stuff. It's kind of scary. What the hell is that thing? What is that? I've never seen anything like that before. It's just like a big blob of welcome to the Pacific Northwest, huh? I used to live. Let's see what. So I used to live in Tornado Valley in Kansas. I swear, it was so often we wouldn't even take shelters unless we saw a tornado coming, and no one died. Yeah, I bet you'd kind of get used to it. But I remember just thinking tornadoes. Just I remember that movie Twister. It was always so gnarly to me, and the people that live, say, like in Texas and Oklahoma and stuff, they say like we'll deal with the twisters, you guys deal with the earthquakes. And that was kind of the whole. So I think that we're both scared of the same stuff, but yeah, that's just it's kind of scary, and we'll keep an eye on that as we go along here. Let's see. Um, all right. Well, welcome to the lab. I'm your host, Joshua Diaz. How's everybody doing? Friday night. Thank you for being here. It's kind of late on the West Coast. People on the East Coast waiting up to make sure that everything is okay. And like I said, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Always a scary time, especially when it comes to people that we know and care about. Um, and you know, I was watching Duty Ron earlier for a few. Duty Ron. And you know, he was talking about how when people are going to search and things like that, that you get, it's important to get clearance from law enforcement and get their blessing. And I don't disagree with that at all. Like I said, I've moved on from talking bad about anybody besides you know who. Everybody else, whatever they do, they've never done anything to me. People's motives are people's motives. I don't want to question them anymore. I don't want to try to dissect what what people's motives are, just like I'm not fond of when people do it to me. So, you know, I'm kind of out on that. I don't I don't dislike these people. I don't know these people. They don't know me. And that's kind of the way I like it. And if they feel that they're helping, God bless them. I know who's not helping, but if they feel like they're helping, I'm all for that. I'm all for it. Just, you know, the respect. We just got to be respectful. We just got to be respectful. I think like as mostly as just a society in general, um, respect is kind of a thing of the past. I mean, I hope that's not true, but it really seems that way. It seems that we've lost respect for each other as humans, that we can just kind of talk to anybody the way that we want to because we're on a computer, they're on a computer. I don't know them, they don't know me. We're not going to run into each other, and um, I struggle myself with not getting sucked into everything. It's hard not to, especially when your name gets brought up. But I'm making a vow that I'm not going to talk bad about these people anymore. There's only one. There's only one person that I have a problem with. And that's it. As for that, I'm going to ask and hope for, and I don't know if this will happen, but I'm going to ask for unity. I'm going to ask for everybody to try to get along. I'm going to ask that we try to put our resources to better use. I'm going to ask that we refocus, especially towards the beginning of this year, towards the beginning, or say the end of this year, beginning of next year. I'm challenging everybody to refocus their energy onto the things that matter. Because I feel as though that we can help, but I feel as though we're not really helping. How can we help when we're just tearing each other apart? I think it's like what we're missing in life these days, especially in, it's weird because online interaction is strange. Now, I don't consider this kind of interaction. A lot of people consider it, they say, it's not real life. But the problem is it is kind of real life. And let me explain why it's kind of real life to you. Because each person that's popping up on this screen as I watch the chat go, the people behind those words are real people. Molly's fraudulent police report. Yeah, well, I'm not really sure, white boy, if you heard. Maybe you're late to the party. Maybe you're not. Pretty sure I just said that's not what we're going to do. That's just me. Just saying, I'm not going to do it here. I'm not going to do it here. Because I don't care. I don't care about a false police report. I don't care about a stunt that somebody wants to pull. I don't care if somebody's trying to get views. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't even think about it. I don't even think about it. What I do when I'm done here, I'll tell you exactly what I do. I start working on the next show. And then the next one. These people have not disrespected me or my family in any way, shape, or form. And so I have nothing to say about that. I'm trying to bring people together. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. but I'm definitely going to try. I would like to. I would like to. Everybody says, well, it's not real life, but it is. These are real people. We're dealing with real situations. We're dealing with real personalities and sometimes larger than life personalities. And when I say larger than life personalities, it's because there are certain type of people that enjoy YouTube, and I am one of them. I enjoy to broadcast, I enjoy to entertain, I enjoy talking, I enjoy interacting, and I don't mind people staring at me to a certain point while I'm doing something. But I do want to say something because I do feel that this is important. It is okay. It's super okay if you want to do something in real life that you don't put online. You don't have to post everything. You don't have to. It's your right. You can if you want to, but I'm telling you, you don't have to. It's okay to have a bit of privacy. It's okay to have a bit of privacy. And are we hurting or are we helping? And I can tell you that what we're doing right now isn't helping. It's not helpful. It's anti-productive, and we think that we're more important than we are. I've thought that many a time. Oh man, I'm a way bigger deal than I thought. Well, I'm really not. Trust me, I've had that feeling before. I've had that feeling of hubris of I'm the best. I'm being conceited. I'm this, I'm that. And then I get, reality checked. And I go, well, you know what? Maybe I'm not as popular as I thought I was. And that's okay. And that's okay. I agree. Not everything is important. Not everybody doesn't always want to hear from us. But we have an influence in people's lives where people want to talk about things that really don't concern them or me or us. And that's not really my concern anymore. It's just that's not my concern. The fact of the matter is when we come on the air and we talk to hundreds of people, sometimes thousands at one time, we reach thousands of people, we have a responsibility to act appropriately. We have a responsibility to not trick our subscribers, the people that put their trust in us. We have a responsibility to be right and accurate. And it's okay to be wrong sometimes. The feckless fights, I don't care about anymore. I don't know. I just don't. I don't care. I don't care. What I care about, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. Thank you. New member. Thank you very much. And Cisco, thank you for the super sticker. But I'll tell you what I care about. Let me tell you what I care about. I'll tell you. Last night, Doug and I put on a show. We had a great time and it was funny and it was entertaining and it was great. And we made people feel good. I felt good. Doug felt good. You felt good. We all felt good afterwards. We laughed and laughed. And then we all went on our merry way. I care about the people who support us and what we do more than feckless drama across the aisle. I'm not that concerned about it. I don't care if this person doesn't like that person, and I don't care if that person doesn't like this person. We're adults. And we should act as such. Though we don't always, we should. By the way, I'm just as guilty of this. I'm not preaching. I'm just telling you, this is how it is. It becomes very, very juvenile at some point. And I care more about the people that watch my show than the people that watch somebody else's show that's concerned about what somebody else is doing. I'm less concerned about what somebody else is doing, and I'm more concerned about what I should be doing for my audience, for the people that I care about. And don't think for a second that the people that are in here, that I don't care about you. I certainly do. And I always will. I care about the people who care about me. And I can't do anything about the people that don't. I'm not for changing people's minds. I'm not here to convince you this person's good or this person's bad. I'm out on that. That's not me. That's not me. And call it what you want. You can say anything that you want about certain creators going to do certain things. Sometimes, and I'm going to say this in the most, in the smartest way, the easiest way for us to all understand. I got to tell you this, okay? Sometimes it's okay not to have an opinion. I know. As foreign as that may seem to some of us, especially somebody who sits up here for at least an hour a day, if not more. It is okay to not have an opinion about everything. It's fine. I don't care who you like and dislike, just like you shouldn't care who I like or dislike. I'm not here to turn you against anybody. You got problems with that person, you take it up with that person. You got problems with this person, take it up with this person. Let's be adults. Let's let the child stuff go. There are so many people that show up every night or day or whatever and watch everything that I do. And those are the people that I care about. And it's my responsibility to be somebody who you can count on. The one I feel as though I am blessed to be able to sit up here and talk to you. JPL says, I hate to leave, but I must enjoy Friday night all. Josh, you're a good man. Thank you so much, JPL. Appreciate having you on the show. You're always the best. I'm not with it. And I'm just trying. I'm really, 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 really trying. It's not always easy. It's not easy because what happens is people try to suck you in. And in the last couple of weeks, I've fallen for it again. After I said I wasn't going to, I fell for it again. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? And then I want to defend myself, which I think is my right. But at the same time, what good is that going to do? I'm not going to change your mind. I feel my record speaks for itself. You want to look me up? Go ahead. I'm not going to change your mind. I'm not going to beg anybody to like me because I couldn't care. I really don't care that much. I do treat everybody with respect. Now, that being said, have I made people mad here on YouTube? Of course. Josh, you're the only channel I watch that makes me leave thinking about what I just watched. LOL. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I have, and I've read a chat before, and I've said, oh, blah 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 blah. That's not cool, right? And I get messages all the time. I used to love you. I used to like you. I used to this. I used to that. You did this, Josh. You did that. I'm sorry. I am. I truly am. I've never intentionally wanted to hurt anybody's feelings ever or publicly shame anybody. That was never, and that has never been my intention. That's not my MO. And it seems like I step in mines left and right. Mortars, slip and fall on mortars. And I get told who I should and who I shouldn't. Should you be there? Should you talk to that person? Should you? I don't know, man. Like, I literally get I get emails that you wouldn't believe. Just the sheer anger I can read through. You humiliated me. You did this to me. You did that to me. And the whole time I'm going, did I? Because I'm always sorry if I do that stuff. And once again, none of that is helpful to what the end goal is. None of that is helpful. I mean, I have people literally come for my neck. That's okay. I mean, that's fine. I get it. The weirdest part, one of the strangest things was that happened to me was I said something and I kind of brushed it off, rolled my eyes, and said, probably not very loud, but I'm sure I said it. I said, or that was dumb, or that was idiotic, or something, along the lines of some sort of statement that somebody said. And sure enough, I get a 4-page, well, it was a page, 4-paragraph message on Instagram talking about how I was their favorite this or I was their favorite that. All starts off very lovely. And then it turns into, but you humiliated me. And then I think back, I go, did I humiliate this person? Well, I get it because I'm, when you say something and then people in the chat, especially your loyal fans or your loyal subscribers, not fans but subscribers, and what happens is, that person can get attacked and then they blame you for that. I get it. Okay. So, what happens is I get and then I go, here's the craziest part. So I read this and I'm going, this sucks. And I feel bad. And I get ready to respond. And this is how I started. Let me start by saying that it was not intentional. And I understand where you're coming from. All of a sudden, this person, after writing this, blocks me immediately blocks me. User not found. Done. Never talk to that person again. They're gone. They're gone. And then I go, wow, that was scary. I feel like I just did something terrible, and maybe I did. And then I go to myself, what did I do? And I say, I'd never meant to do that. And that's the kind of stuff on YouTube that does bother me. And especially when it comes from somebody that I see a lot or has been in the chat a lot. And I feel defeated and I feel upset. But to not let me have my rebuttal to at least try to explain or at least apologize. Wow. So then I start thinking, well, am I doing more harm than good? Because that's the last thing that I want to do. More harm than good. But I've done it before. I don't want to have that kind of effect on people, but I guess sometimes it happens, and I'm trying my best to learn that people are sensitive, and to react to somebody's chat in a certain way may not always be the best thing to do. Something that's so insignificant for me ruin somebody's night, day, week, whatever. And I get it. And I'm sorry about that. Let's see. But it does get draining. And the whole purpose of it is, am I hurting or am I helping? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I want to help. I want to help. But the infighting, it gets a bit much. On Sunday, I have a special guest. You guessed it, from the Bigfoot community. We're not going to talk Bigfoot, but we are going to talk about the drama. He thinks that the Bigfoot community has more trauma than true crime. How is that possible? But I'll tell you what, the one thing that we have in common, you want to know what the one thing we have in common is? People. That's the one thing that we have in common. We're going to open up, let me see here. Going to open up the panel if people want to come in, and the rule is show your face first. You don't have to keep your camera on if you don't want to. Okay. Well, that's
my pants.
That didn't go so good. Okay. Let me see here. And I'm gonna throw the
those were my Christmas boxers.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
The Statue of David. What?
I don't even that's the funniest thing was I was like, I know he's back there.
I didn't think you were gonna click it. I was showing you in the background, and then you clicked me on. Next thing you know, my fake penis on the shorts were there.
Great. Danielle says, thank you for answering my prayer, Josh. I can't wait to hear about the Bigfoot community. Well, so okay, we're not hunting for Bigfoot. Here's the thing. What is this? Ah, look at that. You know, the best part of having you on my show is that I can do this. That's the best part.
Thank you for having me.
Anyway, link is in the chat. If you, maybe I should pin it. Should I pin it? I'm a pinner.
Pin it. I'm a spackler and a pinner.
We're just gonna open it up. You know, if people have certain. Oh, we got one right here. Through. Welcome. I wonder if she can hear. Can you hear me? No, I got her muted. She can't hear me.
It's only one of her.
Shut up. Hey, how's it going? She's still muted. And now she's unmuted. I don't know what's going on, dude. Can't unmute guests because they choose to mute themselves. You've muted yourself.
You have to unmute yourself, hon.
I know.
There you go.
So,
how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, good. I recognize you from the email.
You do? Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How are you?
Good. I think, did I tell you, I think you're in and over your head with that puppy?
Yeah. No, you didn't tell me that, but it's something that I've figured out in the last, week and a half.
Yeah, I was going to make you a little training book because I've already got one together for my dog. So I was going to make one for you.
That's a for sale sign you have?
What is it? I'm ashamed to say. What those dogs. It's ridiculous.
I have a cattle dog, so it's it's a battle for every last IQ point.
How many dogs do you have?
I've got 3. See, my 3 healers.
Oh yeah, 3 healers. Stupid Doug.
I know, right? That's why I'm here for you.
Yeah, see, there's one.
Your voice.
It's the bag of dicks one.
Oh.
He's a bag of dicks. He's a dickhead.
Cold Kielbasa, aisle 5 for my 3 healers.
What?
Cold Kielbasa, aisle 5 for my 3 healers.
Okay.
You heard what he said.
Yeah, kind of. But as far as are we hurting or helping, I kind of think we're hurting. Just because what the fuck is that shit show going on down at you guys might need to bleep me.
I have no control of the channel. I'm just here.
I don't have a beep button.
I work in a pharmacy, so there's a whole lot of swearing going on inside my head. But anyway, I think that we're
wait, hold on. A lot of swearing going on in your head because you work in a pharmacy. What do you say?
Yeah.
Get me the fucking Xanax right now so I can get it for Xanax.
It's more like it's a lot of are you fucking kidding me? Read your damn formulary. Just It's
Right.
kind of,
The general public is tough to deal with.
yeah, it's, I mean, depending on what kind of work you do, everybody thinks I'm sure there's people who think I'm an idiot. So, um, I just try to be humble and say thank you. But anyway, I think we're making a mess. I don't think we should be down there, and I don't think we should be down there in Tennessee. I mean, I don't even know, what are we doing? What are we even proving? So it's up in the air whether or not Molly Golightly got up or down that hill. Um, so is he taking Winston outside? Oh,
He's gonna hold this thing.
Winston!
There we go.
Oh,
Winston's like, put
hi,
me down, man.
Winston.
Stop.
Oh,
Otis.
there he is. He looks like he shot. Shoot me in the head. Shoot me in the head. Kojak, come here, you little ass hat. This dog, he's such a dickhead. Let me see if I can get him. He'll probably look all disturbed. Come here. Yeah.
Winston.
How heavy was he?
He's
only
gonna
80
fight me on it,
pounds.
and you guys don't want to see my ass.
Oh.
So anyway,
Are you in scrubs right now? You're in scrubs.
yes,
Yeah, she works at a pharmacy.
I work in a pharmacy.
I always thought it'd be cool to put a different color scrubs on every day. And since we're all in masks, I could be a plastic surgeon one day. I don't know, but I'll take a look. Veterinarian the next day in black scrubs, blue scrubs the next day working in the OR. I mean, is there a certain color of scrubs that define who the hell you are, whether you're a veterinarian? Is there?
I think it's probably different from hospital to hospital. And I think some people just wear whatever the fuck they want. So, but I either have to wear the black pants and the blue top or black on black. So, and I misplaced my black top today. So
black scrubs matter.
Yes, black scrubs matter a lot. Yeah, be nice. Always be nice to the tech because we control the discounts.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can always use like a discount code, or don't you guys get like discount cards you can give to people?
We do, and I think you've got. I know.
I bet you get so many rude people.
California. Josh is in. Not Josh. Sorry, I'm getting this all wrong. But anyway, Doug, you're in California. I think that's Ralph's. My company is Ralph's, and I don't know what is up in the Pacific Northwest.
Well, it's California.
Oh, you're in California as well. Okay.
Yeah, I always buy the Kroger brand. It's the same damn thing.
Yeah, I'm a big
It's
fan
like
of
the main brand.
I'm a big fan of the generic stuff or whatever. I love generic.
Yeah, I probably should. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong boob. I should probably tuck this in.
Baby earmuffs,
So
Winston. Baby earmuffs, Otis. Everybody earmuffs.
But I don't know whether or not Molly Golightly got up the hill or got down the hill. I don't. And it seems to me like it's more of like a YouTuber thing. Like it means something to us because I guess my cutoff point is it going to A, point us to Summer, or B, is it going to help in a prosecution? And no. Yeah. Molly's not, an expert on, terrain or anything like that. It doesn't seem to me, it just seems like it's creating drama. And if we're out in front of people's houses, making a mess and pissing off, being a drain on law enforcement. I mean, we're already making a hot mess as it is. They're having to tell us to shut up. And obviously we're being a problem. So I guess that's kind of my line of thinking.
Another major problem with this kind of stuff is say that she goes out there and she intends to do good, whether or not, whatever her intention is, right? But that then triggers a psychopath to drive across state lines and threaten people with a piece of wood. And I don't think that is helpful. But
yeah, I don't even know what happened with that. Why are we threatening people with wood?
Well, you'd have to ask old nasty face about that.
I mean, it's supposed to be chilly tomorrow. Isn't he going to want that to make a fire? You know?
Probably,
Oh,
probably.
hold on. This is all speculation, though. Back to you, Josh.
It is speculation. Do
Well, it is
do you
supposed
have
to be
that
cold
picture?
tomorrow, and out in the sticks where I live, we have burn barrels. So, or fire pits. We have a fire pit, but a lot of people have burn barrels
Mhm.
because it's, that's what you do with all your cardboard and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just do wonder, even if our intentions are good and pure, can you tell, like, just because our intentions are good, that doesn't mean that the outcome is good. I mean, we got to have some self-awareness here. And
Yes.
I don't know anything about the lady. I have respect for her because I don't know her. She's never done anything to me. I've never done anything to her. But as a person watching, I sit back and go, is this gonna help? And if the answer is, I'm all for people wanting to go out and help search. That is the more the merrier when it comes to that.
Yeah.
People want to go search.
Get off my property, you fucking bitch. I swear to God, I'll beat your moose knuckle right down with this thing.
Well, there was, and this, I absolutely adore Ziggy. I think she's just the sweetest thing. She had a panel several weeks ago, and there were some folks, and they had very good intentions. The things that they were bringing to TBI were stuff like, oh, we found a soggy purple sock, and well, purple is Summer's favorite color. This could have been her sock. And it's like, when, there was a muddy jacket, and there was just, they have.
What was that?
It's a raid just in case we need it for Molly. It's hot.
No, dude, the raid is for BK.
That's in general merchandise.
That's what he uses in for deodorant. Fucking shit. Fuck it.
Oh God, he's gonna spray it.
That's all he
But
did.
Please don't
they had some folks on it, or she had some folks on a panel, and it was kind of like, there were several different people, and one lady, they were showing all these insane pictures. It was, what was it? There was one that they said, oh, well, this is Don Wells' truck because it's a white truck and it had Ohio tags. Then you look at the truck a little bit closer. Well, okay, it wasn't the crew cab, but whatever the one is between crew cab and the half cab. But it had the doors at the back. It's like, and it was in a Burger King drive-through, and it didn't have it wasn't the right model truck. It was the right manufacturer. It was, wasn't the right model truck. And I guess the person who took the picture was too anxious to, the person who took the picture was very, they're too anxious to get too close. And it's like, nobody really got one lady seemed to get the idea. It's like, that's not evidence. A purple sock that, it's just.
And they like pick it up and throw it around.
Them with that.
Right.
Huh?
Right. Well, that's the major problem is, in the Delphi murders, when people were searching, I mean, they're all through the murder scene and all through. But the problem, who knows how much is disturbed when that happens? I'm not saying that. Stop. Don't bite. He just tried to bite the cord, dude. Come on.
Oh, I thought he was I thought he was whispering sweet nothings in your ear.
He just licked his beehole, and now he's licking your lips.
He didn't lick my lips. He knows better.
Oh! Tongue. He got tongue. I saw your tongues do this. That's weird, dude.
At least I brushed my dog's teeth.
Oh,
so,
man.
Dogs
well, one of them is supposed to show conformation, so he needs to have pretty chompers.
Dude,
back to you, shit breath.
Yeah, he got me right. He got me right between the.
But anyway, it's just like that's, and one of the ladies, she was like, well, I would just be grateful that somebody was looking. Well, are you going to be grateful that somebody's looking after you've seen 20 soggy purple socks?
Right.
It's just like, I don't know. It's bothersome. It's very bothersome to me. I know that they mean well. They mean well.
I think, well, that's what I'm kind of trying to get to is I'm, I have my own opinion about these kind of things that people do, but these people have never, and I mean never, done anything to me. And if they said something nasty about me over the air, I can live with that. It's the emailing about talking about my family and things like that.
That's too far.
What about the emails that are more than a paragraph, but like 17 long ass paragraphs about how we hurt their feelings because I talked about a little person at the end of my show?
I was actually
I've gotten
did you not catch the beginning of the show?
I lost service when I was going and
sure,
dropping off.
Right.
I was dropping off candle winners candles.
You lost service in the middle of LA.
Well, yeah, that's pretty bad.
Don't yell at me in front of
100-acre motocross park behind me, and I've got better service than.
Yeah. Well, I've got gangbangers shooting at each other behind me. Now
okay,
what?
There we go. See, I told you.
Moving on. Back to you, Josh.
Well, thanks. When that stuff happens, it sucks because
my service went to shit.
That's what you get.
Are you guys buffering or is it me?
It's you. The Wi-Fi gods got you.
Why? What did she do? It was me that was.
I don't know. She was laughing about my Wi-Fi being horrible and where I lived, and now she's gone.
That was me.
Rage quit.
I don't think that's a rage.
She's rage donuting right now. It's
right.
My 3 hold on.
Matea says I was a pretty weird kid. You don't say. She's gone.
Well, thank you for being here. That was nice. My 3
her service just
Boodles.
Okay, well, anybody else wants to come up? It's up in the top there, dude. What I was saying though, I was saying the same thing. Like it seems almost like once a day that I get an email about how horribly I treated somebody.
Oh, I did catch that actually on your live stream. I did catch that part.
Ta-da!
Welcome back. Doug's a jerk.
Sorry, I didn't. Sorry. You guys had the little swirls, and I was like, "Are they just fucking with me?"
No.
It was him.
Only Doug does that.
Anyway, yeah, I just feel like we're making a hot mess. I mean, it's like if you want to be helpful, how about go out there and take the searchers some Gatorade, or take the officers some coffee, or let's keep it simple, folks. If you want to go out there and help. That to me, that if I was really driven to help, like drive a few hundred miles south, I think that's what seems like that's helpful.
You're saying,
we were talking about emails.
You're saying Krispy Kremes to the cops will help us?
It'll help the cops.
Take them some fruit, take them some Krispy Kremes. Everybody's got a choice. But yeah, the insane emails, you guys, I always try to be. It's like if I send you guys an email, because I think I've emailed you a couple times, Doug, about
you've never emailed me anything insane.
Here we go. It's my
fault.
I mean, I know.
But yeah, I've written a very long email to Doug because I'm so thankful for Jim Terry, who still hasn't found my mother, but she's yeah.
Okay. I did get the email, so he is the one looking for your mother.
Yes.
I did actually read that whole email. That intrigued me. I did read the whole email.
He's still looking for her. He's talked to a lot of the mentally ill community in San Diego. So
you think she's still alive, right?
No.
No, okay.
No, we don't. No. He's coming to the point where he's really thinking that she's no longer with us and she might be a Jane Doe. But anyway, so sorry, that's kind of depressing.
Sorry, no. Sorry to hear that. I'm happy you
No,
shared your story. By the way, thank you for doing that.
yeah, it was kind of a given. I haven't spoken to her since 1999, so it was kind of a given. But yeah, I don't think that I see a lot of that stuff where people are getting very kind of, I would say, dichotomous in their thinking, that it's like it's us, this person against this person, and it's like I don't think that that doesn't help either. Taking sides like that. It's just, how about we listen to what everybody says and, pick it apart and, let's do something, think about what we're doing and just not, knee jerk everything.
Until Josh comes back, I think he's handling Otis for a second. What do you think about the Summer Wells? And if I'm wrong, Josh should jump in. What do you think about Summer Wells? Is she alive, deceased? What's your thoughts on what happened? Let's take it back to Summer Wells for a second instead of the drama. And what are your thoughts on that for a minute? If you don't mind.
I think Michelle After Dark, I think that her idea of that maybe she maybe it was longer that, well, no, I mean, come on, it's a given. That Candace was away from the house and she didn't see where she went. And I think that it's very reasonable to think that she went down to there's like a little stream or something down there. I think that's very reasonable. It's a very reasonable guess. And maybe somebody did pick her up, kind of like it's a combination of the two. Do I think she's with us? No, I don't. I think that if she was alive at one point, she's probably been killed to get rid of her by now. That's what I think.
And so you think that she was trafficked?
Perhaps, and then killed just to get rid of her, because she's kind of become a liability.
Now, I want you to think about this question. I'm going to ask you this question wholeheartedly. No sarcasm, no leading, no baiting. It's how you can answer it, because I know the feeling from others. Do you think that Candace is capable of selling her daughter? And that's and I know that most people will go yes right away, but think about that. We're talking about bad people here, but are we talking about that level?
No, I don't. I don't think that. I really don't think that. I mean, it seems, I don't know. Something that a lot of people don't realize is, part of domestic violence is restricting money. So, and I know that Candace was having a hard time with money. So I guess that's a possibility. But no, she's not hitting me like somebody that could just sell their child.
What do you think,
I think
Doug?
maybe somebody else picked her up and they might have sold her.
Doug, what do you think? Do you think that Candace has it in her to have sold Summer? He's muted. He doesn't know he's muted yet, but he will here in a second.
Do you know if Candace is really in the cornbread mafia, or is that just another piece of shit too? I'll tell you, Candace is not smart enough, nor does she have the smarts. And talking with Don and correlating all of this to where they could have a story that maybe goes 6 to 8 months. Like, I can't believe they're still not in jail yet for something. So no, she's not smart enough, and Don isn't smart enough to sell drugs.
Take the smartness out of it. Is she capable?
No.
Meaning, does she have that in her to sell a child?
No, I don't think either of them do.
Yeah, I think they're both in need of whatever they want money-wise. I think they're capable of doing anything. They're career criminals. I wouldn't put it by them, but at the same rate, do I think they did it? No.
See, I don't. I could see how people would be split about this, and there's no right or wrong answer because none of us know what happened. But here's the thing:
accidents happen.
Yeah, well, this is just me personally. Do I think that they're terrible parents? I certainly do. Do I think that they have a responsibility and a role in this? Absolutely. Me personally, deep down in my heart, and this is just me, I do not believe that she was sold. And I don't think that that was ever a thing that they did. Now, if it came back and to where that did happen, you're not going to color me shocked. It's just not going to happen.
Exactly.
But I'm going to go, I really didn't see that as a viable option. Do I think that she's capable of it? No, personally, I don't, but it's also not, it's not out of the realm. Drug addicts do horrible things.
And I honestly, I don't know anyone that has, well, to the best of my knowledge. I know my neighbors make something, but I don't know what they're cooking back there. There's something back in the woods.
Like plastic, probably meth.
I was thinking it might be moonshine because they've got, they move cars a lot.
That's what I meant. Moonshine meth.
Moonshine meth. I've had that stuff.
M&Ms they're making.
Moonshine meth. M&M.
But anyway, where was I going? I forgot.
Just remember, no matter where you go, there you are. Back to you, Josh.
I don't know. That's true. Well, an error 404 says Don attempted to sell his first son. Well, he put a sign around his neck, I heard, but come on, that's a bit different than what we're dealing with here. But
I don't know, people. That's just, to me, from what I've heard, that's a bunch of spin.
That's what I've heard too. I don't know if that's true or not. Actually, the answer is time.
That, he left the child at his dealer's house. Completely different ball of wax.
Don Seiden would have said this. For spackle, not for sale. Don likes spackle, the one that goes on pink but dries white.
I certainly hope that this case gets solved, and the more time that passes, the less optimistic I am. And the major problem here is that these people will never, ever tell what really happened. They'll never tell the truth. The only way that I hope somebody has messed up or somebody knows more than what we know. I believe that's the case. I hope charges come. But the problem with that is these people they're natural born liars. They've been lying their whole life. And they sleep at night just fine, knowing that they can carry this lie for the rest of their life if they have to. Somebody's carrying a lie with her sister already.
They really don't have to carry it their whole time, because Don's going to jail for a third strike anyway very soon for the whole SA things and for other people. There's multiple cases. He's going to jail soon for probation violation, for the DUI. There's multiple things that are going to happen. Don is going to jail either way very soon.
Well, the thing with the SA, I got to be honest with you. And, if Mary's in here, Mary, I'm really sorry. But the reality of it is the state, or is it Utah, I think, or Nevada? I forget. They're going to sit back and they're going to wait and they're going to see what Tennessee does because it's cheaper that way. I mean, it just is what it is. Huh?
I hope not.
That's what I think is probably, because I keep seeing Mary waiting. And it's, I kind of feel bad that, she's waiting for them to do something and they're not. Right. They're probably just being cheap about it.
Well, and the thing is, I don't want to speculate too much on what's going on in Utah because it is an active and open investigation.
Yeah.
And I am hoping for the best. And I hope that they're diligent and they put a little bit of speed on these cases, because they're completely separate until they're not. Meaning, these cases are very separate, but at some point, can they be tied together? Whether it be behavior or look. There are people out there that say the reason that that they didn't want Summer's body found was because maybe an autopsy would have shown things that weren't appropriate. That is speculation. Nobody knows that to be the case, but That is a theory that's out there, and it's not a crazy theory either.
No.
You know, given the circumstances. Now, the problem about these separate situations is Don doesn't really take any of this stuff very serious. He kind of rolls his eyes at it. He doesn't seem to care too much about jail.
No.
He's done his fair amount of time. But then I sit back and I look at the records of Candace and Grandis, and I'm going, wow, these people are not good people. What I mean by that is that they do abuse their families.
Mm-hmm.
They have a relative already missing.
Yeah,
Now
that's
another
pretty scary.
one. I mean, 2 people missing that in the same family, and we're not even talking about second cousins. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a daughter, a niece, an aunt, a mother, sister. The whole thing stinks to high heaven. And their stories don't hold weight. There's just no water in their story. It sucks because.
So that was someone who just called and that's actually spoke to Don lately, and it's nobody you guys have seen online. Well, actually, you probably have seen them online, but it's not who you think. They just called and apparently Don is in the right frame of mind, and he's supposedly going to be coming out with some new information this coming week in probably due time, because he will be going to jail soon, like we talked about, and that's why I think I got that phone call right now. So that was pretty odd. But I guess there's some stuff coming out. I guess Don may be breaking. I don't know. Breaking news on Josh's channel. Take it for what you will. Sorry to cut you off.
Is he going to talk tonight, and I need to go, or
no? Within the next week, he's not coming on our channels, but
he's not allowed on here.
He's supposedly coming out and bringing information that wasn't Don, nor was it anybody.
Yeah, so we don't even know if it's true.
Yeah. Well, I'd say it's pretty good. Let's just put it this way. I think it's a pretty good source, because I know for a fact they do talk to them. So
yeah, but who cares what Don says?
Don lies every time he speaks anyway.
I mean, he's a spackling man.
I don't think he. I don't think that. They're trying to think. It's like people, certain kinds. I think we all twist things in our head to meet our own, perception of the world or whatever. But he twists it pretty bad.
Oh, Doug, are you saying? Let me try to frame this up here. Are you saying that he has some information that he's going to come out with about Summer that previously wasn't known, and is it supposed to implicate anybody?
Well, yeah, I guess apparently it's supposed to be some good information, but I don't know they didn't give me all of that. They gave me just a niblet or a nugget, whatever you want to call it. It might be a fecal matter nugget. You don't know. But again, I've never done anything wrong to these people. I don't know why they would do anything wrong to me.
Well, just curb your.
I'm telling you, take it for what it is.
Yeah, curb your enthusiasm, folks, because you never know. The internet isn't always. Look, and I don't know who you talk to, and I don't want to insult that person. If you have
I'll talk to you offline about it.
No problem. But the thing is that I've heard stuff like this before.
It's just anonymity right this second, but I'm giving you what I was told. But again, I'll just tell you, and you choose what you want after, and you can if you want with it.
Yeah, there's an overwhelming amount of false information, and it's been a ride for the last with me 4 months. I got in here late, later than most everybody here when it comes to the Summer Wells case, and just the 4 solid months that I've been paying attention to it, it's been one big nothing. Everything has fallen flat.
It's been it's mostly been the Dawn show, just making an utter mess of everything.
Another thing though is, don't you think that if like the 911 call hasn't been released, right?
Well, no, either has the police report. Again, they were supposed to go and get it a while back, and they never did. That was like,
oh yeah, it was supposed to be paid for. It's like $30 or something, right?
yeah. Well, this, if you don't mind me mentioning this other channel,
I don't care.
Okay, so they were Cher was on, and this is when she was peaking at like 1.8 thousand watching at all times when it had Dawn in the title or whatnot. And Dawn said, "Yeah, we're going to the police station tomorrow, me and Candace, and we're gonna get this." That was over 3 months ago. We never saw it. We stopped talking about it. I kept bringing it up. We stopped talking about it. So we haven't seen the police report, the 911 call, until this case comes to a head, and goes to court. That 911 call is evidence, and we don't see it until the court case is over, or during the court case if we're allowed to watch it.
Is he fuzzy to anybody else?
Yes, I was just about ready to tell him to move his mic or something.
Is your thing loose?
His thing loose?
Yeah, his XLR cord.
That sounds like a personal issue.
How's my thing now?
Yeah, this is better.
How does it look? Does it look normal?
Yes.
It looks big.
That's what she said.
They're heavy microphones.
Yes, and then the bed broke.
Yeah, and I'm just talking on an Alexa, so. But
say what you said again, because I didn't hear it.
Gone to hell.
Can you ask Alexa where Jose is?
No.
Alexa, where's Jose?
San Jose.
Jose is in Valley,
Santa Clara County, California.
All right. Well, Doug, it was like he's talking, but nobody can hear you. Nobody can hear you.
Fuck. What the hell? Because I unplugged my mic and I plugged it back in. Can anybody hear me now? Jose is in fucking. Josh, now you're screwing with me, you dick.
What did I do?
The host has muted your mic. The
host
has unmuted. You are a dick.
Oh, I know.
Say what you were going to say.
Me or him? Because
I
don't remember what I was going to say.
No, him. And now he's mouthing because he thinks that I muted him, but I didn't. Say what you were going to say.
About that.
What?
Just kidding. I know.
You know what? You need to, I don't know, like my e-cigarette, like the little charger thing gets really bad after a while. Just hold the plug in.
This is a new plug.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Your Wi-Fi is bad because of all the people.
Oh, it is yeah.
Or the moonshine. I mean.
So what were you saying, Doug?
I forgot what the question was.
You asked her where Jose was. Then you went to answer your own question.
Where did and then I said, Jose's in. You're a dick, Josh. Jose's in California.
Jose should have I'm trying to remember what that is. What's that joke about a 2x4 and a rope around your waist?
That was Benny trying to hit Molly Golightly. He had a 2x4 with a rope around it. It was a soap on a fucking rope. Don Wells bent over to grab it after. Next thing you know, Benny mounted him. Now they have 18 dogs.
So has anybody gotten the report on that yet?
Oh, the dogs?
The dog mounting?
No. Oh God, no.
Yeah, over there when they do yoga, they do the
sounds
downward
like
dog and they mount each other.
Huh? Oh.
They do the downward dog over there and then they mount each other. They're doing yoga though, really.
All right, so check this out, Doug.
Yoga.
At any point, can anybody say anything they want about you? They can like you, they can hate you. But the most fascinating thing in this case that's ever happened is when you text Don Wells, you finger dogs.
I have that whole text if you want me to read it to you.
I would love that.
I gotta tell you, I'm pretty partial to the Jose jokes.
Well,
why? You know somebody with a big belly button?
I'm glad that I didn't ask.
I'm just partial to the Jose jokes.
I know.
Maybe it's the echo.
I heard you the first time.
Stop muting me, Dick. Jose!
Yeah, it's and the shut up Cher. It's
I don't care about that. I don't care about any of them. I just like messing with Doug.
Shut up, Cher. Shut
Shut up, Doug. Shut up, Doug.
Shut up.
Shut up, Doug. Shut up, Doug.
dance like I've been in that dance like I've been in the C2 safe.
Shut up, Doug. Oh, here we go.
Oh Christ!
So
on a
Don
bicycle.
Wells, this is Thursday, October the 28th. I said, do you want to come on panel? He said, who is this? I said, the lab, and no thanks. Josh was from Ziggy's last night. He says, been trying. This is no joke. This is real life. He says, been trying. I give him the Streamlard link. I say, thanks for coming on. We will help you find summer and answers. We can't stop with the hate, but we can move forward and keep it about summer. Tell Candace that we need answers. He says, awesome. Thank you so much. Love and prayers to you all. I said, happy Sabbath, brother.
This takes a turn of all turns.
Right? Awesome prayers to you all.
What's get
I
some
said-
Mucinex?
I told because he said I busted my fucking eardrum out sometime. I don't know
Doug
how.
uses Mucinex for everything.
So Don
was-
had a blown out eardrum. I said, hey, get some Mucinex. I figured he'd talk to me more if I was kind to him. Get some Mucinex. My ears have been infected. The mucus buildup in my throat. You're smoking. You're doing stuff you shouldn't be doing. Mucinex will change your world. Make you feel
I
better.
don't think
Try
you
it.
should be. He doesn't need
Let me know.
Mucinex. He
Well,
just
he doesn't need
would just
cocaine
boil it
either.
down in his bathtub.
Yeah, maybe
He
should
says,
drink-
no, hold on. He appreciates it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, good.
He says, thanks. I'll try that. It gets better from here. I had an infection so bad it broke my eardrum.
The
I
infection's
thought
named
Candace
Candace.
hit him.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, but who knows?
That's a really
Okay.
hard hit to bust
Yeah.
an eardrum.
It certainly
I would-
is.
That's a
So
concussion. And spend the night in the hospital.
Candace swatted him in the side of the head with like a frying pan, a spackle stick.
It was
Oh my
probably
God,
that
this
log
fucker hit me
that
much.
Benny had.
Right? It was just a stick. So
Just a stick.
Friday, October 29th, I said, did 423 chase and you speak. I have some friend 30 minutes out. That'll help you guys search. You think nobody's helping you? We will. Don, you may not like me, or you may like me. Can look at the bigger picture. Mind you guys, I was walking Winston, and this was a voice text. It came out wrong, and this is how it ended up. Let me start over. Did 423 chase and you speak? I have friends 30 minutes out who want to help. Yada yada yada. You don't have to worry. Don, you may not like me, or you may like me. Can look at the bigger picture, and if we can keep it about summer, then the hate you're dealing with and Candace can turn over. Maybe. A lot of people want to see you guys succeed and also find summer. Let's focus on the stuff. This is where it gets screwed up. I said, let's focus on the stuff with your sisters. Meaning, let's talk about the essays. I didn't mean that. I said, let's focus. I hate voice text. Let's focus on the stuff with your sisters. Let's move on. And that'll get people talking about summer. Let me know how I can help or set up a safe help for you with searches. He says, oh my God, wow. I said, I mean, let's not focus. I swear to God, this happened. I mean, let's not focus on your sisters, only summer. Damn voice text walking my dog. This is where it gets interesting really bad and really fast. 0 to 100 in 1 fucking second. He says, okay, so pissed. Like fucking wow. I said, why pissed? People want to help you search. I have people with open carry literally
You got to
30
do it in his
minutes from
voice.
you.
Doug.
I will do it as soon as it gets to the N-word. Literally 30 minutes from you. If that helps your search, don't be pissed. That was a voice text. If anything came out negative, it wasn't on purpose, just technology. Why you pissed? He says, nigga plays. Your assholes want to blame niggas, assholes lost. Go fucking on with your nigga assholes. No, fuck you, me. You want me to face to face? We'll deal with it like that way. Don't ever come to me as though you fucking support whores. Otherwise, best stay away from you, you fucking asshole. Comprende. And I said, Don, I don't speak Spanish.
No comprende. I don't.
I don't even know.
I
It's
said,
like,
hold
why can't
on,
you just
hold
say
on.
I'm
This
angry?
is where it gets very interesting. I said, I don't speak Spanish. He said, then fuck your.
This is what he wants to fight you to.
Then fuck your. And I said, because he didn't finish. And I said, 7-year-old sister, question mark.
No, that's not the funny part. Here comes the funny
Then
part.
he says, bet you fuck the dog, little bitch. Meet me somewhere. I said, no. You fingered the dog. I literally said that. He said, meet me, bitch. I said, I'll meet you where you and Candace and Grandis hit Summer Wells. He says, call me. I said, you'll tell me?
He wants to meet you somewhere
He said,
like in
what?
high school. I'll meet you. Call me.
Well, that and above it says, "You'll tell me?" question mark, and he says, "What?"
Oh, I'm not done. You fucking nigga. I'm sorry. I'm just so fucking pissed.
It's just insane.
Not at little kids. They were, but lying fucking cons they become. And I do apologize. I get so upset about what they're doing. Summer would hate them for what they're doing.
I mean, I'm not
John, you're
trying
an
to be
idiot.
like rude
I'm
and
not done.
condescending.
He called me the N-word one more time. He said, you know, the last time I was locked up, there was a kid in there in Utah. Same situation. You know, last time I was locked up. Don't break my fucking microphone, you fucking bitch. You know, the last time I was locked up, there was a kid in Utah. Same situation as Jeannie and Ronnie. He was even going to see the board of pardons for 14 years. You better hope and pray they don't charge her. My bullshit case, which is all hearsay, wouldn't go anywhere, but maybe we'll talk later. Why did you talk shit about me on your live stream, nigga? This is the last time I'll ever talk to you again.
Why does he
I
say
don't
that?
trust you.
Why does he? I don't get why he says that.
That was the last.
Where's he going with? I don't even know where he's going with stuff.
He's
I
going
didn't
with
know he was a
tobacco.
brother.
Huh?
I didn't know that Don was a brother.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Somebody gave him his what is it? What do they call that? What did
Don't
Dog the Bounty
N-word.
Hunter have?
herpes, syphilis,
What that?
corns on his feet from searching. I don't know.
Oh, he said he had a pass from the brothers.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no,
I thought that was Benny that said that.
It was a handwritten note. Here you go. He's just fine. Here you go. Legal pad this sideways.
He sent that to you?
Yeah, Don wrote a handwritten. It started in crayon, went to marker. Then there was a watercolor. I think a little bit of poop, and then there was like maybe a little bit of cocaine connected to the bottom of the paper as a signature. I'm not sure.
Happy Sabbath, brother.
That's what it spelled out. Fucking
Dude.
N-word.
All I can think about is when he says, meet me, you go, yeah, dude, we'll meet in Wyoming. We'll be there in 13 hours.
Let's meet at jail, Don. Let's just go to the.
I would say Utah, but there's not a chance that he's going to want to step foot in there voluntarily.
Well, I was wondering, well, Doug, if you wanted to, fight you, why didn't you just, I would have showed up and where, I don't know how far away Dr. Phil is. Just show up there.
Yeah,
I'll beat you up and blow you, brother. I grew up in jail system, man. I'll
we call,
keister you, I promise.
we call that the Irish hello.
He can actually keister this cup, and he's been
No, he
practicing.
can't.
Right.
Can he?
I probably a mortar.
Oh man, I'm telling you that I'm starting to believe, and maybe I'm off on this, that Don's just believing what he's being told. Like I don't.
Think he was.
Maybe
Do you think he was at work? This happened as an accident, or Candace and
Thank you for
Esther and
that.
whoever else there did something? Do you think possibly that Don didn't know until he got home,
Yeah,
or
I
he
do.
was a possibility?
That's why he's coming out with this information, probably.
That's why he was also the talker most of the time. Candace
Yeah, I
didn't
think
want
he's.
to go
I
in
still
front of
think
the
he's.
camera.
I still think he's a
because-
turd face.
I think he's more than
Yeah,
that.
I think
Manipulator.
there's something else that Candace knows that she's not telling, or she might have told now.
She did
I-
say it. She said chicks with dicks. We did hear it.
She said
told
that.
all.
She said that to Chris.
She
McDonough.
totally
I
McDonough
thought
him.
that was something Dawn said.
Don just
No?
likes chicks with dicks. That's all.
What?
Moving on.
Yeah, remember he has 7 alibis. But that's the way. See, another thing is that's the way that criminals think, right? So Don may have alibis, but who thinks of that when your daughter's missing? Well,
why 7 and not just one good one?
Why? It just doesn't matter. Like, I don't know, man.
He's just ready to get somebody drag him to jail.
This whole case is such an enigma because did they pass a lie detector? Didn't they pass a lie detector? Was Don home? Wasn't he home? What did the boys see? What didn't they see? Did Candace say that she was out walking, or was she planting flowers? There is nothing that's straight.
This just in. BK just keistered Ernie.
Thanks.
On Ben Hill Road.
He keysed
what?
Back in, yeah, never mind.
He keysed. It's a joke about 2 guys who enjoy other men.
Okay. All right.
But the problem
she's the doctor. She's in scrubs. She should know what that is.
So she's a pharmacist. It's not a doctor.
I'm a pharmacy technician.
Right.
So not the same thing.
No.
Yeah. Not even remotely.
My bad.
I mean, I can tell you what statins are for. I can name them off for you, but
if you need diabetes medicine, she's the one.
What's statin for?
Statin? Those are the cholesterol drugs.
I thought you said satin.
No.
I bet you get a lot of rude people.
Oh God, yes.
Because they're all on medication.
Say no to satin.
No, it's because their medication has run out.
How's that your fault?
They're rude. Huh?
That's not your fault.
That's pretty much what I say. Shit ain't my problem.
It's really
so she's like a glorified drug dealer.
No.
Yeah, that's what I keep trying to get my husband to let me put it on our income taxes, and he always says no every year.
Oh, you're a drug dealer?
That's not the right sales. You know what I mean? You can't. You're in sales. Meth, heroin, whatever. Same thing.
Ernie Shells. And what do you think of Ernie? You like him?
I've just come across. I've just kind of. I think I heard about him the first time when Doug said like he's the gift that keeps giving.
Yep.
And then
he's my favorite of all time.
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with him, but he sounds like one of those. He sounds like it sounds like he's just another kind of like another Don Wells, except different, same story, different details. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
and the whole honey buns.
Did you happen to catch the honey buns incident?
I did. I did not count the number of honey buns. I heard it was 6.
Did you see when I ate the honey bun?
Yes, I did.
The worst day of my life.
Have you tried microwaving them?
No, I haven't tried anything. I hate them. I'll never eat one again. It was the worst. Like, it was one of the worst.
Honey buns.
They're gross.
Have
you had one before?
Yeah. A few times, not that many times, but they're better if they're microwaved.
Mayflower, hello. How are you? Glad you're here.
But anyway, so I'm gonna get off here
Thank you for
because
coming on. I appreciate that.
yeah, I've got puppy pee duty.
Yeah, I
So
got you. No problem. Thank you very much for
thank you.
coming on, and like to have you on again or not.
Take care.
Hey, good to
Take
see
it
you.
easy. No goodbye. Take the L out of lover because it's over.
Just, oh, we go.
I ran back from the fridge to say goodbye, and she was already clicked off before you said thanks for coming on.
I think she saw your shadow and was like, I'm out of here.
My shadow's now a problem. Everything about me is a problem. This is great. Mountain Dew me.
You're out of your mind. All right. If anybody wants to come up, come on up. You got to show your face. The last caller, she was solid, man. She was good stuff.
Good caller.
Big time good.
She was actually a streamer. She actually good streamer.
And I like people that don't like they keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like she kept it moving. I appreciate that too. I don't want to kick people off, but I only like one at a time as well. I'm not like you. I can't do it.
She kicked herself off.
Right. She kept it moving.
But she actually kept the show going. She kicked herself off. She said, screw the goodbye. Keep moving with the show.
Right. She's a professional. That's how they work.
Very generous of her. Thank you for being here.
And she keeps it
how'd
moving.
How'd you screw up her name with what kind of dog she has?
I don't know.
My 3 healers.
I messed that one up a little bit.
My 3 healers. So you got 3 chihuahuas.
I got 3 healers, brother.
I'll finger them all. Fuck dog.
The thing is, I'd usually be offended by those kind of jokes, but it's Don, and I don't care.
Don Wells. He said, those fucking dogs are fucking stupid. I'll fucking hate them.
I can't stand. I can't stand. She's doing the panel circuit. Is she? Good for her. Did she go somewhere else?
She's doing the panel circuit. What is this, like a triathlon?
I like people that, yeah. Takes balls to come up here, man. It really does.
She's already on Ziggy's, and Ziggy's not even on yet. It's one of those things.
She's been waiting in Ziggy's chat. Like
everybody been backstage.
Everybody just waits for Ziggy to go on. I saw you hop over there, by the way. You turd sucker.
Should have come up, dude. I kept the show rolling, and I jumped down, and the next thing you know, the show went downhill.
Oh, we got somebody just popped in. All right, Doug, be nice, okay? Hi, welcome. Are you muted?
I'm not sure. Am I?
Nope, I can hear you just fine. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
This is good.
You got an opinion on the Summer Wells case or another case or anything?
I do have opinion on the Summers Wells case.
I'd love to hear.
Unfortunately, it's become a case about arguments. I've never seen such argumentative and bring out the worst in creators, not you guys. Nothing against you guys. But a lot of creators, it's bring out the worst in them. I'm sorry to say for poor Summer, and Summer's been lost in it all.
I couldn't agree with you more. It seems as though she's become an afterthought. And
yes,
that's really rough. And I've been guilty of that too, though. I've been guilty of buying into the other stuff when it comes to this case, and people say, well, you're so critical of Dawn and Candace. How's that helping? It's not, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to be critical. And another thing is, I feel that with the way that they've acted, I think that the criticism is warranted. I just do.
I agree with that. 100%.
Do I feel bad about it sometimes? With Candace, kind of, and I don't know why. I feel like she's been just taught terrible things her entire life and grown up in a terrible environment, like a lot of us. But she also hasn't done anything to help herself, and she just happens to meet one of the biggest jerk offs in the world. And then after that, it's just all downhill, you know?
Yep, 100% agree with you there. But I don't believe she's that much as a victim as everybody thinks she is either. I'm sorry to say.
Oh my God. I'm having a moment right now. Can I see your earring? Because that is the exact size of Allie's belly button. Let me see your hoop. Let me see the hoop. Turn your head.
So you can't hear Doug anymore, and that's probably for the best. Go ahead and continue what you were saying.
Oh my gentle Jesus.
Yeah, I definitely don't think Candace is a victim as what everybody thinks she is. And sadly, long before it come out about his Domwell sisters, just watching his interview, I know that he was essaying Summer. I've dealt with that field. I work in that field, so
Well, we can't say that we know. We're not allowed to say that.
okay. Well, I surmise. My opinion
Sure.
is okay. He was.
Yep.
There you go.
There's a lot. Well, you're not the only one that thinks that. That's for sure. The problem is when we start stating stuff as facts, then we get called out on it as well. But look, I think that it is possible. That's maybe why that her body is not being found either. There's a
I
big
think so
possibility.
too.
So, it sucks. It really does, because an entire family has been ripped apart. And the hardest part about it is that there are at least four children involved that have been displaced, probably for the best, except one is missing and it's just too late.
Yep.
You know, it was one of those things like, hey, we got to get, I still struggle with the whole CPS thing. I don't understand how CPS hadn't stepped in. And I get people
Allie
go,
called on them previously.
Easy to be here. Let's see. He's right over the mute button.
No, Allie actually called on that Allie.
Yeah, I know. Oh, wait. Allie called on them, but other people had as well, right? Yeah, you're not muted.
Oh, I can hear you. Sorry, I thought I was muted. I was just going to go with it.
I'm gonna say this, and this isn't to be funny, but when you said Allie called on them, I swear I heard you say Allie rolled on them, and I was about to.
Well, you know what? You might be right.
Let's see.
That's all for dating profile.
So, it was really good of you to come up.
That was off Tinder. That's off Tinder. It says I like short.
And so, you're not from, where are you from? Don't give us a specific, where are you from though?
Australia.
Man, we get a lot of listeners from Australia.
Josh thought you were from New Jersey with your accent.
Yeah.
No, I'm Australian. I watch you guys both years all the time.
West Australia? Western?
No, Victoria.
Oh, you're down. That's down?
Yes, down.
Southern. Wow.
Down the bottom
there right now?
No, it's cold today, actually.
Wow. That's untrue.
And so we are in summer, however, but it's cold.
So do you think, tell me tell me what you think
happened to Summer?
Yes.
I think maybe she was left in the hot car while they did their drugs. She was left asleep in the hot car, I should say, with that outfit on, and I think she may have passed in the car.
I've thought that as well. Because H made a huge deal about it being a long time in that car.
Yeah.
And that it was a warm day and that she didn't like to use the air conditioner.
That's right. And the other thing that made me think that was when Chris Madonna was interviewing Candace, and she described how Summer jumped out of the car, and she actually repeated it twice.
Connected.
With, like, jumped out with a lot of glee, like trying to make her seem like she was something that she wasn't.
Yeah, like she
was
said
healthy
when
and
they got
perky,
home,
yeah.
she opened up the back door and she jumped up. She jumped up, and then she said she jumped out the car.
Right. Yeah, she did say that.
Mm.
Doug, what say you about that theory about the overheating in the car?
I think that something happened outside of the car,
You think it was a swimming hole, right?
either the swimming hole or at the house.
Okay.
Mm.
I think we got that time frame where they added a lot of in betweens because they needed all these stops to be able to hide her body or be able to disengage her before they called the cops. And I think all that stuff did happen, but I think it happened a couple hours earlier, including her
Yeah.
saying, go watch her downstairs and all this stuff. I'm sure at some point the boys aren't paying attention, but their time in their head, since nobody's good with time, since everybody says we're not good with time anytime, that's like another clue. So nobody's good with time, which means it could have happened 3 hours earlier, and then all the trips happened, therefore afterwards. She could have been deceased when she was over at Allie's house sleeping in the back. We never know. We don't know when it happened. If we knew when she died or was deceased, then we could put that into play. But I think that we have to look at the people who were with her, all the people
Yep.
we know that were around her, whether it was at the swim hole, which we know we got Candy Hare, Summer was there, Hunter was there, and Candace was there. And at the house, we had the boys, Candace, Candy Hare, and Summer Wells. So that leaves the boys. Lisa Mack, you're awesome. You're a great supporter. Thank you for donating that to Josh. That's great. $49.99. Thank you a lot.
Oh, Lisa Mack, thank
Supporting
you
the
so
channel.
much. Appreciate
So
that.
but that's what I think happened. I think that that's the case of misdirection, another magic trick, another time differential, and we don't know when it actually happened, and the time frame is the most important, right? So,
Yep.
but we know it happened on June 15th. We just don't know what time of day that it happened. The fishing hole, the no fishing poles, kind of weird. And they decided not to go to the water park, but they go swimming instead. Go to Walgreens when that only takes 30 minutes or 15 minutes to get your medication. They decide to drive all over the freaking town.
Right.
I don't get it.
Yep.
Right. That
Yeah,
whole day is such a, it shouldn't have been that hard for them to get their story straight between, H and Candace's story couldn't have been further in the opposite directions. And the thing is, when she said, when H said that she wanted to know what he said to TBI, what is that? Like, hey, this is what you need to say. This is what you should say. She shouldn't be telling him what to say or care, or unless she was something happened that she knew of that was going to get her in trouble.
Yep.
She shouldn't have cared what he said to law enforcement. It should have all been the same. They should have all said the same exact thing. And obviously they did not.
Hunter and Jose are both gone. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, and the fact that none of them have done, neither Don or Candace or the grandmother have done anything to look for Summer. My kids were taken by my ex when they were young for 6 months.
Oh, wow.
I travelled from one end of Australia to the other end to get them back. There wasn't 1 hour, 1 minute that I did not look for my children. And I knew he wouldn't hurt them. But it took me 6 months to find them with the federal police and get them back. So how a mother or a father could just sit on the property and not look for these children or this child is beyond me. And talk about her, even the interview with Chris Madonna, the fact that she could pick up Summer's toys off of that garden without a tear in her eye, any emotion. I don't believe their story. I'm sorry, I just don't believe it.
Yeah. I don't really believe it either. Let's see. I don't know where. I don't know. Obviously, none of us do know where she passed. the The scary thing about that, though, is that there are so many scenarios that could have happened here.
Yep.
And the reason there's so many scenarios is because these kids were in constant danger. They were constantly exposed to things that they shouldn't have been. Certain situations, and God knows what kind of people were coming around those kids. I mean, you have the whole Doug's not here, but the Jose story.
Yep.
What's he doing around? He doesn't seem like the most upstanding citizen. I don't know anything about the guy, but it doesn't sound like he was contributing to anybody's life in a positive way. So what's he doing
Definitely
around
not.
little kids? They're just
Yep.
bringing weirdos and users into these kids' lives, and we're supposed to ignore that. We're supposed to say, oh, don't you feel bad for her? Not
No. No, it's like her story of
feel
she
bad for
walked.
Summer.
Yeah, that's the only one I feel sorry for, and the boys.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
But the fact that she said that she walked Summer 10 feet over to that door, you have to be a fool to believe that. This is a mother that left them boys home alone all day.
Right.
So why would anybody believe that Candace would walk her over to the door and say to the boys, watch your sister?
Right.
Who walks 5 feet to say that to the boys?
Yeah, that's right.
And so you believe that it was an accident
I believe it was an accident.
and a cover up.
Yep.
Yeah. And in my opinion, that's the most likely scenario.
Trafficking's out, right?
What?
Sorry?
For me, it is.
It's trafficking out with you guys. For me, it is.
For me, it is. Yeah.
Well, it's.
Thank you, Lisa Matt.
See, I would say that's hard for me to get my head around. However, here in Australia, there was a mother that sold her child for $200, and the police are actually looking for the child. So, you see, I can't say whether Candace would or wouldn't. I think it's just a lot of us can't wrap our mind around that. So at this point, I'm going to say it was an accident and there was a cover-up.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at as well.
We want the devil go back.
Lisa, thank you so much for coming up. I got a couple people waiting, and thank
You're
you so
very
much
welcome,
for
Josh.
your opinion, and you were great. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Right.
Love you both.
All right, love you too.
See you later.
Can you hear that, Josh?
Oh, I heard it.
We want the devil go back.
To what?
The devil
All
go
right.
back.
Can you show your face again? Make sure. Alglam. I don't know who that is, but let me see. That was a great caller. Hold on, let me see. I can't see you. The face.
You got a bunch of great callers tonight, man.
All right, there we go. All right, I see you. Thank you. You can turn your camera off if you want. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. So do you have a thought on the Summer Wells case?
Yeah, it's becoming a bit of a show, really, with parents. Hi, Doug.
Hi, hello. Good to see you.
Hello, I'm not Hawaiian.
So you think so what do you think happened?
Well, I think there was an accident happen.
Mm-hmm.
Either Candace lost her temper, or poor little Summer fell down those stairs.
Yeah,
That's
because
what I believe. My opinion.
Dawn did say that Candace had fallen down those stairs before, and he thought it was funny.
Well, I don't know what to say about him. I call him Don the Ding Dong, but
Timestamp 150:45.
Dong's a ding dong.
Dong's the ding dong.
And as are you British?
yep, I'm from the UK.
And so do you listen to Emma?
Yep, I listen to Emma, Cat. I'm on. Sometimes I go on their show as well and talk.
Very cool. Very cool. Josh, you figure out polls. Yeah, I've known how to do polls. I just never do them.
He stopped dancing in 87.
I'm not a poll guy. What should the poll be?
How tall is Ernie's shell?
Well, there's only yes and no, but let's see. What's the poll?
So, Doug, where's Jose?
Wow. Well, thanks for coming on.
Okay, no problem. Bye.
Bye.
And she's out.
Oh, that was good. She's funny.
Thanks, Jose is safe and sound.
Poll. Poll.
In the South Pole. Ellie's belly button.
Okay, so here, is Benny pregnant with Ernie's baby? Is that the poll? Okay.
That's a possibility, actually.
Is
Possible
Benny-
and probable.
I like that one.
No. Let's just say, is Benny the giver or the receiver? Is that a yes or no? That's a yes or no, isn't it?
It is, but that's I don't want to be homophobic.
No, Kimberly says no pulp. She's scared of me, so no pulp.
Is Benny pregnant with Ernie's child? Let's see. Yes, no. Wait.
Is there like
9 months?
Can you do like possibly vice versa? Is there like a third one where like
We can do we can do a different one.
Yeah, I don't know who's pregnant, but one of them are from each other.
Look at this poll.
And it's from swallowing. Right?
Dude, 61% say yes.
Right. Survey says you should lose your children down the shower drain. Ernie
How is
and
this
Benny.
not unanimous?
Could you picture Ernie and Benny, like Bert and Ernie, sitting in a bathtub together singing Rubber Ducky, you're the one?
I don't know who's waiting behind there, but I gotta see your face before you.
Saskatchewans are lots of fun.
Saskatchewans are lots of fun.
This is serious, or you can fucking go over there.
I killed that poll, dude. Did you see that?
What happened? Was it already at like 100%?
No, it's actually only at 54%, which is really high. I mean, in the grand scheme of life.
I mean, knowing that two guys can't get pregnant, yeah, that's a real high.
Yeah, for people to think that
for being impossible, like unless you watch Arnold Schwarzenegger have a baby in a movie. That's
what a trailblazing movie that was, huh?
Daddy Weevil says the Saskatchewans are mating.
Let's see. Couples no longer waste their energy competing to be on top. Okay, I guess that's true.
Women like men on the bottom because they like to watch us fuck up all the time. It's just natural.
I apologize for that, people. Thank you for tuning in. Still, let's see.
Take a poll on that one. I guarantee you they'll say yes.
No, I'm not. The poll that I have right now, I want to know if Benny is pregnant with Ernie's baby.
Survey says.
So far, the yeses have it. But I think wait 9 months was an option too. Let's see where that is.
So Allie's belly button. About.
What happened? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
I don't know what happened. I lost my jacuzzi. My jacuzzi thingy. It's not even. It's a mic. It actually goes to my mic.
I'm starting to think you have a crush on her.
It's my mic. It's a mic cover, and
that's the one.
They said they couldn't hear me. Just did you take off the one underneath? It doesn't come off on mine.
What?
this one doesn't come off. I put this
Yes,
over.
it does.
Well, I didn't want to rip it, so I
There's
stuck
a
this
seal.
over.
Doug, do you see the plastic part? Okay, stop. There's a plastic part.
Basically, it's not going in.
Did you get invited to a lot of dinners?
What happened? I'm powdering.
I'm gonna say no.
Dinners? What's dinners? I eat at 12 o'clock at night
Like
alone.
do people invite you over to their house a lot for dinner?
No.
No. I mean, that was just flat out. Man, I think we're done here, dude. Are you going back on?
Well, I might have to, since your show only can last an hour and 59 minutes.
I can't do 3-hour shows.
I don't blame you. My butt doesn't do 3-hour shows. I may just have to go back on. I think I will be going back on at around, I don't know, 10 minutes or so.
All right, guys. We'll head back on over. We're volleying you back and forth. Thank you guys, everybody.
Josh, are you busy? You want to come on?
I might. Sure. Why not? I'm not doing anything.
I'll come up with a topic. We'll see you over at No Thanks Investigates. I love you guys. Josh, thanks for having me and muting me. Thank you guys. I love you.
Thank you guys for. What, is he still there? He might still be there. What's he doing now? I can see him. You guys, I can see him, but he can't. No, dude, you can't come up. What's he doing here?
Here, I have something for you.
We want that. We want that devil go back. We want that. We want that devil go back.
Sick.
Good night, guys. Peace out.
Thank you for watching the lab. Hope you guys enjoyed the open panel. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys, all the callers coming in. Always fun. Don't be shy. A lot of shy people here. Noel, it was a great show. I had a lot of fun. Tonight. Thank you so much. It's been good hanging out. Yeah, everybody stay safe out there. We got you guys in our prayers.